Hassel Lives, welcome back to another edition of Hassel's Review. And this week we got a toy review of a toy haul that our Billy done in collaboration with our good friend of the show, Big Rob, of Big Rob's House of Entertainment and No Chinese Food. And if you're not watching his show, you're doing yourself a major disservice. So for those of you who don't know, I know you guys probably hear us talk about him from time to time. He's been on the Dirty Man Room show, plug, a few times. More than a few times, but he's there. He lives on the road. He's out. He's always traveling. He travels for work, unfortunately. So as to do so, he does a lot of toy hauls. And see, I live in a shit town in South Georgia where there's nothing. We don't got nothing but a Walmart, people. Not a lot of options here. So, you know, what I don't get off Big Bad Toy Store, no affiliation, but if y'all want to sponsor the Nerdy Man Room show and Hassel's Review, hey, we're open to it. But what I don't get off Big Bad Toy Store or Amazon or, you know, the .coms, I get through Big Rob and Monster. They pound pavement a lot more than I do their travel schedule, so they're out and about. So, as everyone knows, around October last year, Ollie's really stepped their game up, and they, you know, started getting more than just a couple of damn Ghostbuster figures. They started getting in Marvel Legends. They started getting in some G.I. Joes, He-Man, some pretty cool stuff, a ton of Star Wars stuff, even a handful of Power Rangers and Transformers. So it's like, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. You know, pretty reasonable price. Typically, most of your figures are $7.99 to maybe $14 max, but you know what I'm saying? That's still a good price. When you get a Marvel Legend for $10, that's a win, folks. Well, somewhere along the way, Ross said, hey, hold my beer. And not only did they started getting better quality stuff, they got it a hell of a lot cheaper. And I mean a hell of a lot cheaper. Most of their stuff, $5.99 to $8.99. Like, and it's quality shit. You got a few things that's a little higher on up the rankings, so to speak. So on this week, Big Rob, you know, he's been on the road, so you know, over the course of the last, say, couple of weeks there, he's hit a few places here or there, and he always is good and gracious enough to send pictures like, hey, anything you're looking for, Hassel? And why, yes, I am at a good price. You know, there's certain things that, while I want from my collection, I will be frugal and wait on just to see if it goes on sale. Because sometimes even on Big Bad Toy Store, you can find it on the old clearance section there and get a good deal. Like almost all of my Super 7 Ninja Turtle Wave are clearance items from some website. Like a damn fool, I went in on Thundercats and Silverhawks, and I regret the hell out of it. My wallet does too. I regress, however. So this is, you know, he was in town yesterday. He dropped by for a little bit. We got to talk chop it up a little bit about some comics and wrestling and things of life and whatnot. And he brought me a haul that he had, you know, got for me. So this is where he pounded pavement and he got a toy hunt, and I'm gonna go over his toy hunt. This is a collaboration, so to speak. So the first thing I'm gonna go with is Ollie's $9.99 Black Series Grand Moff Tarkin. So I actually bought this figure from Big Bad Toy Store, full price, some time ago, many, I guess when it come out. And you know, it pained me to see that he was hitting Ollie's not that long ago. Because, you know, you pay full price, it's about $19 to $24, depending. So, this booger right here, $9.99. Ollie's, good stuff, cheap. Now, the package, it's beat all the hell and back, and Rob forewarned me, hey, the package is beat all the hell and back. I don't care, I'm going to open him. $9.99, I mean, who doesn't want Peter Cushing standing somewhere on his pedestals? Well, we'll put him on one of the ledges around here. But yeah, it's a solid find, and it's got the probe droid, you know, or interrogation type droid. So I mean, I'm pretty stoked about that right there. So that's actually all he got me from Ollie's. Everything else is from Ross, and this is where I say Ross is stepping the game up. So retro card X-Men, he got an Avalanche. Yeah. This is one of the first, or not one of the first waves. This is actually from the wave that has X-Men uniform Wolverine, Dark Phoenix, Spiral, Longshot, Multiple Man. So Big Rob, if you see any of the others, well, at least everyone but Wolverine. you holler at your boy, because I $5.99, I will take him all day. All day. And the good thing about this, even when they put them on the card like right here, if you want to keep them and on the card, get you a blow dryer or hair dryer. Hair dryer will take that right off in a matter of minutes. Kind of heat it up, peel, heat it up, peel. Typically doesn't leave any sticky residue behind. This is actually a pretty solid card, to be honest. Like, you know, sometimes you catch them and they'll beat all the hell and back. But this is actually a solid card. This is actually wall worthy. He's not going on the wall. I'm going to bust this bad boy open. Both of these are getting opened without a doubt. And they will go, I'll probably put him on the X-Men shelf over there, not the one behind me, because those X-Men Uni guys got more of my villains and a handful of normal figures over there, some custom stuff. I do have a Cyclops there with hair and sunglasses in his X-Factor outfit, you know, shit like that. But that's a solid find right there, folks. Moving on. Python Patrol Cobra Officer. So this one right here has a bitter taste for me because of the fact that when he sent me the picture of this, I thought he was at the Ross. No, he was actually at a Target. So I did pay full price for this guy, and now he has hit the Rosses and is going for $5.99 at the Ross. So I will take another one if I see him at a Ross somewhere, just to have a couple of, because I love the Python Patrol figures. They look great. This one actually here, once I open him, he's going to probably go in the Python Patrol Trouble Bubble, because I took the Televiper out. I like the way he really looked, and I posed him because my other Trouble Bubble has the Televiper in it. So I wanted at least one to kind of display. So the Trooper here, he is going to go in the Trouble Bubble for the Python Patrol that sits on the shelf over there. But yeah, these are hitting them now for $5.99 as well. Sometimes $7.99, but ridiculously solid find. That is very current, and astounds me that they have those there already. To be honest with you, that's a hell of a buy. Staying within G.I. Joe, another Ross deal, $11.99. Snake Eyes and Timber. I did not go in for this initially because this was $39. Either $39 or $49, I forget which. And I was like, I am not paying that much for a fucking redecoed Snake Eyes. I will say I like the Snake Eyes better than the one I have here, because he does have the silver mask versus the all black, which is Snake Eyes to me. I like the Snake Eyes with the silver eye shield, so to speak. I mean, I'm not real big on the fact that he has a different color tactical pant and it's not black. But $11.99, people. That is like gold. I have the other version of Snake Eyes and Timber that is windowless packaging, or this is windowless, I'm sorry, windowed packaging. So this right here, I'm kind of torn. I'm thinking about opening. I'm not quite sure, but I'm very much thinking of opening. You guys drop some comments down below. Let me know if I should open him or not. But it's a very cool figure. $11.99. You can't beat that. I mean, they're still selling them on some websites at the original price. So I don't know how Ross is getting away with this stuff, honestly, but I am happy that they are. I hope they continue. There's a lot of stuff that, as of late, that it's things I want for my collection, but I'm starting to be like, you know what? That's something that may hit a Ross. So I'm going to kind of hold off and let's see. Well, is there certain things in your collection that you gamble on like that? If so, let me know. The last thing he got me was actually one that really surprised me that it was there. And it's AEW Arena, or the entrance. So, as you can see, this is a big thing. $7.99. $7.99. I mean, I know it's AEW. It's not WWE. But you have the background. You have the screen right there. It's actually got 6 different interchangeable shits for your LED board. It's the pay-per-view type thing. So if you want to change it, whatever. It's got the first look with the 2 tunnels, the very TNA looking tunnels. I actually dug that when they first initially kicked off. They had the 2 tunnels, even though it was very reminiscent of early TNA, or not early, TNT TNA when they got their first TV deal. Maybe it was Spike then. I'm not sure. But I liked it. I thought it was really cool. And the $7.99, you can't beat it. It's got Cody Rhodes on the cover. Jericho still has the belt. That tells you how old this is. But the fact that it was there is really, really surprising to me. When I told him to buy it for me, I didn't think about it. I was like, you know what? I can set up another display like I have behind me here with the WWE New Generation arena. But upon thinking about it, I'm on the fence as to whether to open it or not open it. Do I have space for it? Yes and no. The thing is, I don't have a lot of loose. I don't think I have any loose AEW figures, to be honest with you. I have AEW figures. I got a few up on the wall up here. Got some Kenny Omegas, Jericho, Hangman Page. I believe I got a Cody over there. He's actually on the shelf. He was exclusive with the TNT title. So I have some, but they're all MOC. I didn't open any AEWs because they're not. I think I even have a Moxley with a title. For a while there, every new champion once he got the title, I would buy the version of him with the title. Up through Hangman Page, obviously. Then Moxley got it 6 million times, and I didn't buy any more Moxleys with the fucking title. I seen the CM Punk Supreme at Walmart today here in town. I did see that, but he's still $42. I'm not paying $42 for him. I will fucking wait for him to hit that $29.99 rack, and I will buy the fuck out of him. Unless Ross gets it, and then Ross, I'm all over it. So I don't know. They're not 100% in scale because they're that Jowwares or whatever the company is basically the old Jack Pacific that made WWE figures before Mattel took over. So they are a little larger in scale. So they're not in scale with my Mattel stuff. So I don't know. I'm part of me wants to open it, and at the same time, part of me is like, wait, keep it in a box. And 20 years from now, when AEW is no longer, there'll be some collectors that really want it because it'd be like ECW to us today. It was hit a certain level of popularity, and then they kept their niche base, unfortunately, and died out. And that's very much looking to be the way AEW is going, unfortunately. And I'm not shitting on them because your boy is a huge wrestling fan, especially AEW. They put on some of the better matches. I really want to watch the pay-per-view tonight that has Sting's final match, but I ain't gonna lie, I would probably get a little weepy because I'm an emotional fella. I got my empathetic guy, so to speak. But I was a little Stinger growing up, and hats off to you, Sting. You're still doing it at 65 years of age, brother. I'm fucking 43. I ain't diving my fat ass off no balconies. So the fact that you're doing this shit at 65 years of age when you were doing it when I was 8 years old, that is fucking impressive. Kudos, sir. Mad respect to you. Pretty solid pay-per-view tonight, too. I'm kind of torn on the Hangman Page Swerve Strickland because I like to swerve when I drive. I love that entrance. And I do like Samoa Joe, too. I feel like Swerve needs to win this match, but man, I hate that we're out there going with Hangman Page. Hangman Page, for a while, he had such a stone cold vibe to him. He had the Western Magnum TA look, I guess. And he really has it now when he's got this thick stash. I don't know what he's going for there. But for a while, his character, he came off very stone coldish to me, and they missed the train, whatever they got going now. This bitchy version of him is where he's just so obsessed with Swerve. They're missing the boat. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. So that's our toy haul. From a toy hunt that Big Rob's House Entertainment, and no Chinese food done for us. Man, I can't complain a bit because, what do we got here? 20, 30, 40 bucks essentially. And it's all this for 40 bucks. So people, if you're not checking your Ross, you're not checking your Ollie's, you're sleeping. If you're a collector, you need to get your ass into these places. Don't think you're too bougie to go into an Ollie's or a Ross because apparently they have some killer shit. I wish we had some more in our area. I am going to Tifton on Tuesday, so I will definitely be in there. Unfortunately, they restock on Wednesday, so it's just the way my luck falls, people. But I will be checking there. I did have in other toy haul news, my X-Men 97 Wave 2 just hit Big Bad Toy Store in my wallet. So I'm a little sad, so I'm taking donations. You'll see this tomorrow is my 1-year anniversary with my beautiful wife. She put up my ass for the last 4 years and is married and chose to be married to me for the last year. So I really wish I'd had that money back from X-Men 97 when, you know, it's anniversary time. But she's got flowers in there that she doesn't know about yet because she is at work, and, you know, a beautiful card and whatnot. I'm gonna grill some burgers up, and tomorrow I'll grill some steaks, and we'll, you know, take a few shots. So, that being said, give our sponsor, The Zone Collectibles, 305 Main Street, Tifton, Georgia. Give them a shout out over there anytime you get into Tifton. They're amazing people. The Clady Clan. I got my little tongue tied today. Maybe it's the fact that I'm lack of alcohol. I am sober as a goose. But give the Clady Clan a shout out, little love. Go in there and see them. If they don't have what you need, they will get it. I promise you. They have an online store. Also visit their media presence, Spotlight Media. They're on Roku and Fire TV, as are we. Spotlight Media people. Also, while you're giving a little love out there, give some love to Geek Network and Geek Network Media, which we're also a part of. And if you want to be a part of Geek Network or Geek Network Media, you have a vehicle of whether it be a writer, a podcaster, review, or just an asshole like me, reach out to our guys. The information is in the bio, or their information is also all over our page. Drop them a line. They'll love to talk to you. And if you got something worth putting up there, they'll put you up and boost you to the stars, people. So that being said, that's pretty much all we got this week. Looking forward to some WWE 2K24 that drops Tuesday. So I'm finna be really, really immersed into that. So maybe next week that's what we'll do our review on. Is we'll give an honest review of 2K24, and is it really an upgrade over 2K23? And that's the bottom line, because Hassel said so.